Safe, secure, conservative, I call my 2-iron Detroit. This is the safest shot in my bag from the tee. We're at Ratchetgrum Golf Course for the second time, and this time I need to break 80 from the back tees. I need it. Otherwise, I give up golf and become an angry cyclist. How do I plan to do it? 1. More driver. I remember the fairways are generous, and with the distance I've been hitting lately, I need to take advantage of it and smash. 2. No intimidation from the tee shots or the distance of the holes. I kind of know the course now. 3. Beware the par 3s. They're tricky like hell. Good decisions, easy life. 4. Attack, attack, attack. BDE to the max. This second shot is perfect. 152 yards with the 9-iron into a draw pin just sounds delightful. If the pin were on the right hand side of the green, I'd just hit it in the middle of the green. On the second tee shot in the first round 2 years ago, I pulled it because I had no clue where to go. Now I know it opens to the right. A big fat slice here would do me fine. I don't take driver on this tee because I forgot what happens in the fairway. The 3-wood should be long enough for me to go for the green in 2 shots. .221 is a long 4-iron this early in the round. I can't hit the 2-iron because the ball's above my feet on the upslope, a recipe for pull hooks. The ground's soggy, and with all these factors, the 2-iron is a no-go. 4-iron will leave me a short pitch on, and I have 90% confidence it will go leftish. The 6-iron is a perfect club from 194, but that's with a very solid strike. In my mind, I can't hit the 5-iron because it's downhill and the green slopes away too. I'll be over the back. Sometimes you just hit a puffy shot. Let's go try get it in the hole. Here's a throwaway shot, players. We play ready golf, but while I was setting up, I thought Steve should be playing. Then I glanced over at him a few times to see if he was going to play. Zero focus on the putt. I should have just backed off and said to Steve I'm playing or ask if he wants to play. Instead, I was worried I would hit when he was hitting and made a 3-putt from nowhere. Mental challenges like this are my biggest opponent. What's yours?
right, I'm okay. Right to left.
Some people commented about Steve invading my space after my tee shots, like it drove them wild. I didn't even notice. Players, why are so many people bothered by so many things on the course? Walking on lines on Bermuda grass does nothing to the line. Teeing up while I watch my shot brings us closer together. Talking during my swing is an opportunity to get mentally strong. There is only one thing to be bothered by on the course. I rushed the shot and I hit before I was ready. I rarely hit a 4-iron that far to the right. Stuck behind a tree, there wasn't much to do besides just get it on the green. With altitude sickness from being so high above the hole, I was praying for the 2-putt. But some days you're the statue, others you're the pigeon. Some days you putt like Faxon and drive it like Phil. Next day you drive it like Bryson and putt like Kevin Stadler. That's golf. After an unholy drive that ran out of fairway, I was thinking I'm in range for the 3-wood. The lie was poor, ball above my feet too, so it'll be hard to control, but I thought, 1, I can squirt it well right and be safe, no water. 2, I can hit it solid and be safe as houses pre-2008 near the green. 3, I can top it and I'll be left with a short iron. Number 3 came true, but just in the distance range of 120 yards, which I do not like.
Well, players, not a good decision. Should have taken like a soft pitching wedge. I don't really like that 120 yard distance because I don't carry the 50 degree, got the 52. So I feel like I have to force it. I probably don't. But you know, when you feel like that, why hit it? Just hit the pitching wedge, little soft one, maybe on the front, maybe behind the pin, but at least you're on the green. Anyway, we're not. Got 2 fantastic, lovely caddies here. Friendly, great vibe, beautiful weather. What more is there to do? What a life. What a Thailand. Man, that's no way short.
That bogey was silly, but in the upcoming videos from Chiang Mai with Mo and Bo, I found a solution from 120. When there's a glaring deficiency, we have to take action. Tee shots are so important. I towed my usual Detroit safe 2-iron and left myself an awkward spot on some wet, tight ground with fine grass. The ball was above my feet and I needed to carry the water to the island green. I picked a 7-iron and carried all the danger and ended up in the greenside bunker in a fried egg lie. Do you see how the entire hole plays out differently if I hit it 5 yards right of where I was? I'd be able to hit a confident full 8-iron into the green and more than likely be putting for birdie. Like in retail, position, position, position. Par 5 positioning is something I have overlooked on the channel. The drive is always important, of course. My rule of thumb is that the tee shots can go in bunkers, but I don't want an approach to a par 5 from a fairway bunker. With 308 yards left to the hole, I was thinking the get it as close to the green approach. Sometimes I just don't need to do it. From 308, I can hit a 7-iron softly and leave a lovely pitching wedge into the hole. Instead, I've got this awkward distance from a fairway bunker and leave it short like a vegetable. The positioning and lack of good planning and thinking led to the missed green. We could blame the chipping and putting, but the problem started on the second shot. If you leave your happy shots into greens, it's just stress-free. Another silly bogey on a par 5, and something to be conscious of to plan better. Short par 4, and I want to rip one for ripping's sake, which I do. What a ripper. I've been working on my pitching tempo. Golf Every Second mentioned in Phuket that he just lets the body do the work. I realize I use my hands and wrists too much, and focusing on my body rotation has really helped me with the yips I've been having. I focus only on my body rotation when I get the nagging "don't hit it in the teeth" thought that creeps into my head thanks to the demons. I like to envision John Daly's tempo on his pitch shots. I have always loved the lazy swing he puts on them. I used to be intimidated by par 5s that were nearly 600 yards, but now I assess their toughness. This one is pretty open, and I just rip another bad boy. It leaves me 250 to the green, and I know I can rip a 3-wood too. My mindset is shifting on these long ones. That's been massive. Another massive one is the knowledge I can hit a 2-iron or even 430-yard holes and be left with a mid-iron into the green is empowering. And stunning, and brave.
Let it flow, baby.
Oh, สวยมากเอาแล้วค่ะไป
Stop! Stop!
A little ego 6-iron on the final par 3 to secure a solid 4.0 average on the par 3s. What a player. Stats-wise, I'm 9 of 14 fairways, which is high for me. I'm 11 of 18 greens like a player, but the chipping and putting was 36 putts and 2 of 7 chips. This was a 73 or 74 in the making. Statue driving, pigeon putting. My average approach, including the reachable par 5 second shots, was 156 yards. My average approach in the coffee shop usually leads to sniggering, instant rejection, and heartbreak. I'd rather take a puffy 79. Once again, I have to get better mentally. Better decisions, better discipline of mind. The par 5s were filthy. I had 4 genuine chances to get the birdie music pumping and only made 1. 2 of them I bogeyed from good tee positions. To finish 1 over on the par 5s after the monumental tee shots was puffies, inni, handkies. But as always, the answer to every question in golf, tomorrow.